Everyone, welcome back. So, love story finale review, a beautiful love that was never meant to last. Alright, so love story season 1 finale, search and recovery is not just an ending, it's a reminder of something we already knew was coming, but still weren't ready to face. Because no matter how the show built it up, no matter how much we hoped for something different, this story was always going to end in tragedy. And honestly, that's what make it hit even harder. From the very beginning, we knew John and Caroline's fate was sealed. Their deaths in July 1999 aren't just part of the story, they are the story. There's no alternative ending, no last minute escape, no what if. And yet, the show does something really powerful. It makes you forget that. For a while, you start to believe maybe things could turn out differently. One of the show's heartbreaking aspect of this finale is how close they were they were to figuring things out. Yes, they fought. Yes, their relationship was messy, intense, and sometimes even destructive. But that's also what it made it real. They weren't perfect. They were passionate, and that scene where John talks about how they can't stay away from each other. That's the kind of line that defines their entire relationship. It's messy, it's emotional, and it's true. Because for them, love wasn't calm or easy. It was something they had to fight for. What really stands out is how both of them were trying, just in different ways. Caroline wanted to confront things head on, to fight for the relationship in her own emotional way. John, on the other hand, was more restrained, shaped by his past, by his family, by the pressure of being who he was. There's this constant tension between them, not because they didn't love each other, but because they didn't always know how to love each other, and that's what makes it so relatable. But then comes that final stretch of the episode, the music, the atmosphere, the quiet moments, especially when they meet again and reconnect. It almost feels like everything is finally falling into place. Like maybe, just maybe, they are going to be okay. And that's exactly when it hurts the most, because we know what's coming. The tragedy here isn't just that they are dead, it's that they were trying to fix things, trying to understand each other, trying to hold on to something real in a world that constantly pulled them apart. And we'll never know what could have happened if they had more time. What would they may have made it? Would they have fallen apart? That's the question the show leaves us with, and it's one we'll never get answered. The finale also does a powerful job shifting the focus beyond just John, because while the world mourned a Kennedy, a mother lost two daughters, and that perspective, the grief, the anger, the raw honesty adds so much weight to the story. It reminds us that behind all the headlines, all the media narratives, these were real people with real lives and real pain. And in the end, that's what love story does best. It doesn't try to rewrite history, it doesn't try to give us closure. Instead, it gives us something more honest, a look at who they were, not just what they become. This wasn't a perfect love story, it was complicated, flawed, sometimes even chaotic, but it was real, and maybe that's why it stays with you, because even though their story is over, it feels like it never really ended. That's it, thank you for watching.